Happy Saturday, it's your boy Lion, here to talk about some nootropic stuff. Check us out on the web, livecortex.com. Livecortex.com is where we have all of our products. We'll get to that in just a second, but it's got our blog. And on the blog, there's a bunch of podcasts, free podcasts, a bunch of blog posts about nootropics and doses and strategies that go back many, many years. Facebook, please like us there, facebook.com/Cortex Stack. We got some specials primarily on the Cortex nootropic stack. Here they are.
Elite level nootropic
All right, so
products.
yes, number one, our stack, our nootropic stack Cortex, focus, motivation, verbal fluency, turning the brain on, making your brain work optimally. That's on sale for $28 right now, so if you just use the coupon code 5, we try to run specials all the time so folks can get an opportunity to buy for cheaper than $32, which is what it normally is. Coupon code FIVE gets you Cortex for $28 right now. Awesome stack, buy it at livecortex.com. If you need my help personally in anything related to nootropics, we have a consulting service. That's a 40-minute call with me. We basically just help people figure out stacks that crank their brain up and get them productive. Stacks that are tailored for them. If you're new to nootropics, buy Smarter, Better, Faster. That is the book we wrote for you if you're new. If you want a list of a bunch of stacks from all of our digital books, like some of those powerful stacks in the world, it's just stacks by stack list. We just launched that recently. It is awesome. Okay, so 3 different topics that I want to talk about. The first one is time-released capsules. And the thread basically goes like this. This came from Reddit. It goes, hey guys, I've recently got a lot of powder from Nootropics Depot. It's like a well-known nootropics powder company. And know that there are ways to buy and create your own simple capsules. But for the life of me, I can't seem to find anywhere where I can buy time-released capsules. So I've been looking around, blah, blah, blah. He's sort of essentially asking. And there was a company, I don't remember the name of the company, but I actually did this, and I found time-released caffeine. So, like, I'm not sure if it was like enteric coated or something, where they coat the capsule in a way where it survives stomach acid, gets in your intestines, and then, I don't know, releases a little slower than typical. I'm not really sure how time release works, but obviously it's a thing because a lot of supplements are time-release supplements. And I gotta say that the time-released caffeine that I took was really pretty awesome. You know, it was a modest dose of caffeine. It's around 150 milligrams, which is probably like a cup and a half of coffee, or like just some strong espresso. And for like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours, I actually got a different level of focus. Just like a nice, you know, constantly releasing focus capacity and brain energy that was very pleasant. Now, again, it was nothing like modafinil, nothing like even theacrine. Time-released theacrine would be really awesome. But it was different than the, you know, just the straight shot of caffeine to the brain when you drink it via liquid. It kind of kept me going over time. But if there were a way to do time-released aniracetam, time-released whatever, all that stuff would be really awesome. You get a slow drip of a nootropic benefit, that would be incredible. Of course, you could do that with nootropics by basically microdosing it. So in Smarter, Better, Faster, there's a microdosing protocol on aniracetam that works really well for a lot of people. It's like 250 milligrams of aniracetam. You wait an hour and a half, and then 100 milligrams aniracetam. You wait another hour and a half, 200 milligrams aniracetam. You kind of work your way up to like 700 or 800 milligrams. And it's a slow drip of aniracetam, and it actually does work. And that you could apply with every other nootropic in the book. That's why it's so effective. So it's not just about taking a gram of oxiracetam. You could take a couple 100 milligram sessions of oxiracetam and slow drip it. Next topic, choline, CDP versus Bitartrate versus alpha GPC. Why one or the other? And I think the main question is, can you really get what you need from just eating eggs? So first of all, yes, choline or CDP choline is different than alpha GPC primarily because it works on sensitizing dopamine receptors, and a little bit of it will convert to uridine. CDP, the C in CDP stands for cytidine, and cytidine converts to uridine in the body, I guess probably in the brain. And that is, you know, uridine's like a super nootropic. So that's one of the major differences between the two of those. Alpha GPC is more processing and memory. CDP choline is processing and memory, but it's also motivation and drive and stimulant-like. Okay, so that's that. Choline bitartrate gets eaten by gut bacteria, and it's a slower drip of acetylcholine to the brain. A lot of it doesn't really even make it to the brain, but it's useful to take it in higher doses if you don't want that surge of cholinergic activity, which may be useful if you're taking a racetam. But the idea of can you get enough choline from eggs? You can. You can get enough choline from eggs, definitely. And you can get enough acetylcholine from eggs to have your brain functioning fine. But the whole idea about bioavailable acetylcholine building blocks like CDP-choline or alpha-GPC is that they don't have to go through very many metabolic processes like regular choline does to get to your brain. It's just a surge of acute acetylcholine in the brain, and then so you get noticeable, non-subtle brain performance benefits, and that's kind of where it's at. So no, you can't just like eat eggs and then expect to get a nootropic response. You can eat eggs and then take racetams and it'd probably work out just fine, but the whole idea is an acute benefit because the stuff is crossing into the blood-brain barrier and affecting you pretty quickly. All right, so next topic, rhodiola effects. This one's pretty interesting, and I kind of want to talk about some stack combinations that'll be useful. Rhodiola, it's really making me not care about anything. Like, I'll still do everything I want to do, and there's no real stress. Yeah, I don't know what he's saying there. So not lazy, but definitely indifferent to certain outcomes. And that's basically what he's saying. So essentially, here's the case. Indifferent to outcomes. The only reason I suggest not taking rhodiola and ashwagandha, both are adaptogenic calming herbs, by themselves during the day is because they're not going to want to make you do a whole lot. They are herbs to sit and reflect. They are herbs if you have anxiety to try to tone the anxiety down. Those are herbs to try to tone some social anxiety down if you're going to go meet people. You know what I mean? To be in a better mood. They don't really make you productive because they don't speed things up, they slow things down. So what you really have to do with rhodiola if you want to get the benefits of the calming down of the nervous system is you got to stack it with a racetam. So 700 milligrams aniracetam, 300 milligrams rhodiola rosea. Perfect stack combination, right? A gram of oxiracetam, 300 milligrams rhodiola rosea. Perfect stack combination. Same is true with ashwagandha too. You could do a gram of oxiracetam, 200 or 300 milligrams ashwagandha, and you're in a good place. You could do 4 grams paracetam, 10 milligrams Noopept to like step up the cholinergic and stimulant like activity, and then up the rhodiola or ashwagandha to like 500 or 600 milligrams a piece. And then you'd be able to get the benefits of calming and sort of being indifferent to outcomes, but actually having a productivity engine happening in your brain via the excitatory neurotransmission facilitated by the racetams and the Noopept in those cases, okay? So I hope that makes sense. Hope I've been useful in this video. That is the point of every video. And then, of course, supporting our broadcast via the products that we have, which are awesome too. Like, people are like, don't you like feel bad like pitching product? We've got awesome stuff. The Cortex stack right now, livecortex.com. Awesome pre-made stack, nootropic stack. If you use the coupon code 5, you can get it for 28 bucks right now. If you need my help personally on anything related to nootropics, if you need to have me help you figure out a stack that works well for you. Yesterday we worked with a business professional where we basically figured out 7 or 8 stacks that he can cycle between over the course of a month. And the dude's thrilled. He's going to try the stacks and use them. Then he gets to vary. Tolerance won't build up. We've got a consulting service. Get that at livecortex.com. And if you are new to nootropics, we wrote a book for you. It's called Smarter, Better, Faster, and it teaches you everything. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. More content coming soon. We'll talk to you next time. My name is Ryan Michael Ballo. For 6 years, my sole mission has been to improve the performance of my brain. This is why I created Cortex. My mission was to build a nootropic stack that gave me extreme focus, powerful motivation, and a heightened cognitive state. And after years of experimentation and a comprehensive beta testing protocol, and putting together the most powerful nootropic compounds on the planet, I found what I was looking for.